Shannon Michelle Wilsey, better known by her stage name Savannah, was a prominent figure in the mature film industry during the late 80s and early 90s. Born on October 9, 1970, and raised in Laguna Beach, California, Savannah swiftly rose to fame, becoming one of the biggest stars in the industry before her untimely, tragic death at the age of 23. Savannah entered the business under the mentorship of industry actor and director Rex Cabot. Her striking looks and natural charisma in front of the camera quickly garnered attention, leading to appearances in major magazines of the era. She first appeared on film in Gazongas in 1987, and the role steadily flowed from there. Savannah's early life. Early films of note include Hot Blondes in 1988 and Every Man's Fancy, alongside Christy Lee that same year. Savannah also made appearances in B-movie horrors and raunchy comedies early in her career. The Adam Rifkin-helmed The Invisible Maniac and Sorority House Massacre 2 are both worth watching for that so bad it's good enjoyment factor. However, by the early 90s, her appearances in adult fare hit new heights. In 1991, Savannah signed an exclusive contract with Vivid Entertainment, one of the industry's leading production companies. As an original Vivid girl, she became one of the most marketable and popular actresses in the genre. Vivid gave her the starring role in the award-winning On Trial series, a 4-part production that explored the theme of obscenity within cinema. Her performances and the success of these films catapulted her to stardom. As her celebrity exploded, so did her wealth. Allowing her to indulge in a lifestyle of luxury and excess, this in turn only fueled her growing legend within the industry and beyond. During the next 2 years, Savannah would star in over 70 films, enjoying head billing in most of them. Some highlights during the peak of her career include Laying the Ghost, directed by John Leslie in 1991, House of Sleeping Beauties alongside Jamie Summers in 92, and Savannah Superstar in 1993. Despite her success, her career was marred by her attitude. She developed a reputation for being temperamental, arriving late, and forgetting her lines. She very often turned up under the influence of substances. By 1993, this behavior had led to the end of her contract with Vivid Entertainment. Savannah's personal life was just as tumultuous. She was involved in a high-profile on-off relationship with fellow industry actress Gina Fine. Savannah was also romantically linked with several well-known mainstream celebrities, including musicians Billy Idol, Vince Neil of Motley Crue, singer-songwriter Steven Tyler, comedian Pauly Shore, and actor Mark Wahlberg. In interviews, she candidly spoke about her preference for relationships with rock stars, reflecting her goal of immersing herself in the circus of fame. Although she displayed this outward confidence and seemed comfortable with her celebrity, those close to Savannah saw a different side. Her manager, Nancy Pera, described her as a vulnerable and lonely young woman who never truly felt beautiful. Savannah's financial troubles also mirrored her emotional struggles. Despite earning a high 6-figure income, her lavish spending habits on substances, designer clothes, art, and gifts for friends quickly outpaced her earnings. These problems began to intensify in the months leading up to her death. Depressed and frustrated, Savannah often spoke of lending it all to friends. She owed money to the IRS, and her savings were nearly depleted. By now, she was beginning to accept offers for dancing in clubs, a move to help keep the wolves from the door. On the night of July 11, 1994, on the way to one such engagement, Savannah was involved in a car accident that left her with facial injuries, including a broken nose. After being treated at the hospital, she returned home, reportedly in a panic about the impact of the accident on her appearance and her ability to perform. That same night, Savannah asked a friend to walk her dog. She then telephoned her manager, Nancy Pera. After making the call, Savannah attempted to take her own life by shooting herself. She was found by Pera in her garage and was rushed to St. Joseph's Hospital. Despite efforts to save her, Savannah's injuries were too severe, and her father made the decision to remove her from life support. Savannah's death sent shockwaves through the industry. At the time, it was the third high-profile suicide, following the deaths of fellow performers Shauna Grant and Megan Lee. Her funeral, held 2 days later, was attended by close friends, family, and a few industry associates. Pauly Shore was among the attendees and later spoke about the profound impact her death had on him, stating that Savannah had become consumed by her on-screen persona, leading her to lose touch with her true self. Despite her brief career, Savannah left a lasting legacy. While alive, she won the AVN Award for Best New Starlet in 1991, and in 2002, she was posthumously ranked 19th on AVN's list of the top 50 stars of all time. She was also inducted into the AVN Hall of Fame in 1996. Savannah's life, marked by fame, struggle, and an untimely end, remains a poignant chapter in the history of the mature film industry, serving as both a cautionary tale and a reminder of the human cost behind the allure of fame.